Hey everybody, it's Anaconda Squeeze. Once again, we are here in Skyrim for the PS4. Today I'm bringing you a mod that has been heavily featured lately in my streaming series, that is the EasierRider's Dungeon Pack PS4 mod. Like the name would say, this is brought to us by EasierRider, and what this mod's going to do is going to bring us 8 very immersive quest lines, so little dungeons are on the map. Now these are designed kind of to be like the regular dungeons, where you're wandering around Skyrim and you stumble upon a cave, or you get yourself into a different little quest line not really wanting to, so there's no marks on the map that are going to show you where to go. Now in the dev notes, if you check out the actual mod, you'll see that there is a little bit of a description of each one, kind of telling you how hard it's going to be, what about like the time length it should take, whether it's 15 minutes or up to an hour, and then the name for it, and a little tiny description of where it might be. So the one we're going to show you today, because I don't want to show you all 8, is the Ore Grotto. This is a small sea cave west of the broken Ore Grotto by Solitude. It is high difficulty, level 24 plus, takes about 15 minutes. So we're going to kind of run through that with our god equipment, so it won't take that long. But I just want to show you where it is, because as we've been doing this in the streaming series, I've realized that these are some of the most attractive mods, and I really appreciate how they've been done, and I need to bring them kind of to your attention. Now, the reason they've been on the stream series instead of this one is because with it being 8 different dungeons, I couldn't really do it entirely the proper justice it was deserved. So we're going to do just this one to give you a quick little overview, and then if you want, I would say check out our streaming series, check out the highlights that we do, or come and join us in chat by hitting the bell notification so you find out when we're doing the streams. So right over there to my left, right as I'm facing, you'll see this is the broken Ore Grotto. On the map, this is just to the north. We have Solitude here. Just to the north is the broken Ore Grotto. We're going to run past that until we come to this boat just over here. Now this was a little confusing to me because I was looking for a cave or a grotto or something, but it's actually the boat that you're going to go into that is the traveling area, the fast travel location. What we're actually going to do is let's hop in here and just take a quick little look inside the sea chest, because this is going to be part of the mod as well, and you're going to be able to read the Saga of Uruk the Red. Now, it's not entirely like mandatory that you read the book, but it does give you a little bit of insight in these, which again is something that I do like. It is a little bit lore friendly. It does have those backstories for them, and what essentially has happened is you've taken that boat and you've come now to this ice cave. Now what we're going to do is we're going to equip our god sword here, and we are going to kind of run headstrong into this cave, because we've done it before in the streaming series, so we know what we're kind of expecting here. So let's get our sword and let's head right on in. Now what we're going to see in the first part is a lot of mud crabs. There's nothing really at the beginning of this thing you have to worry about, but the thing I want to show is this is just a gorgeous mod. Like this cave with the columnar jointing and like the stalactites of ice, like this is fantastic. This is such a pretty mod. I really appreciate how this is like one of the first dungeons that I actually did inside the mod, and this is kind of what hooked me. You can see the boat over there. We're going to come down this way here and just to another wonderfully lit cave. Like you get the kind of entrance in here. The lighting is perfect. It's dank, but it's not too dank. There's this like bioluminescent bacteria on top that's kind of giving off some light, so it's a little bit of a backstory as to why there's light. Like it all sort of works. Now from what I've checked out, there's not really a whole lot underwater. There could be something I missed. It is a little bit of a big area, but there are slaughterfish in here, so just be careful of that. And what we're going to do is we're going to come up to the main boat here. This is kind of like the area where it's all going to happen. And as you can kind of see, we've got some chests around here, what looks like some flammable oil, and then a funeral pyre with a lovely little man on top. Oh, and there's the shaking. So while we're over here checking out the man, you'll notice that this is a gentleman carrying the Harbinger's great sword. Oh, and we've got some lurker friends that we're going to come over here and deal with. Let's just get them out of the way really quickly. You don't want to worry too much about this. And now something I do want to check out is I have a little bit of an issue with this mod of me not being able to search some of the creatures. So right now I can't search these lurkers. I know that in one of the other mods there's some one of the other dungeons rather, there's some ghost dragons. I haven't been able to search them. So it is an issue. I'm not sure if it's an intentional issue, if they're not supposed to be giving you the loot that they have, but so far it is seeming very selective of who I can search. It doesn't seem to be affecting every single person, but it is affecting people. So just be careful of that. If you are seeing that you can't collect something you thought you maybe should be, it's not a big issue. Like it is kind of supposed to happen. There's nothing wrong with you in particular. Let's just take these things here. And then once you get the 3 lurkers kind of dealt with, you want to come over here and we can actually light the funeral pyre itself. That is going to send this lovely man out. Let's take his sword really quick, just before we forget that. Search, this is the Uruk the Red from the book earlier. We'll get him out of the way, and while we're waiting for this, let's go over here to weapons, and let's just check the Harbinger's sword out and just kind of see what you're going to get from this one. This is going to burn the target for 15 points. Targets on fire take extra damage. Nothing too crazy. Like, you could definitely modify this and make it better if you want, but it's nothing insane for this quest. And then what you see, now that we've released this man and given them the proper funeral, there's like a sort of spirit door here, and that's going to take us back to the world. That's probably the shortest dungeon. That one in Cabald's Rest is also about 15 minutes, but that one's supposed to be a little bit harder. Very, very fast, in and out, but still very beautiful, and has like a little bit of lore going into the backstory there. It's a very nice mod, and so far I've done about 2 or 3 of the longer ones, and they have been just as fantastic. Really wonderful stuff. The visual presentation has been phenomenal. I cannot say enough about this mod. It's actually really well done. When I see things with a long, like, convoluted name, I tend to get worried, and this is quite the opposite. This was a phenomenal, just wonderful mod. I know I keep saying these words and stuff like that, but like, it's been a long time coming, this mod, and I've had nothing but fun playing it on the streaming series. I will put a link down below if you want to check out the other 7 dungeons for yourself. If you enjoyed this video, please like as well. And if you guys haven't, don't forget to subscribe. Click that bell. I always kind of give a little bit of a day's notice when we're doing our streams. You can come join us. That's where we check out the mods that are like too long or too short. Not necessarily going to get their own little video in this series, but still fun nonetheless. And I like to hear from you guys and get feedback there. And we definitely do take our viewer feedback. I know we've had some of the mod devs come in and actually watch me go through the mods themselves, which has been just excellent. Like, pinch myself, kind of wonderful. But yeah, so come on, join the streams and make me do things maybe you think I shouldn't do. Until next time, my name is Anaconda Squeeze, and I will see you all later. Bye.